What is going on today, guys? Jeff Arctic Joker here, and with the release of the Battlefield 4 Spring Patch today, I thought I would give you a quick rundown of all of my favorite guns and customizations that I like to use in Battlefield 4. So to start things off right here in the Assault class, my favorite assault rifle to use is the Bulldog. I fucking love this thing, guys. It's got 33 base damage, so up close gives it a 4-shot kill. And with that new headshot multiplier of 2.13, two-shot headshot, or you can also do, it's a two-shot headshot body shot if you're up close enough, within 8 meters. And this thing is just a beast. I know it's only 700 rounds per minute. That's not the fastest gun in the world, but I love it. I value stopping power over fire rate most times. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick rundown of the attachments that I like to use in certain game modes. With the optic, I always use the Coyote. I love the Coyote for how you're able to track everyone so easily through the wide aperture. I think it's probably the best sight if you're going red dots. I tried using an ACOG and canted iron sights, but I always found myself like losing track of where I was, or like getting tunnel vision and like not focusing on my surroundings when I used a 4x scope. So I went back to the red dot. I love it. It's what I've run with since I unlocked it, basically. For the accessory, I use the tri-beam laser. I like it over the standard laser sight for the reason of easier target acquisition. That's about it. I think that it really helps to get your opponent on lock faster and take them out if you're hip firing. For the barrel, now it depends on what game mode I'm playing and what map I'm on. I play a lot of TDM, I play a lot of infantry-based stuff. I do TDM, I do domination. Those are my main two. I'll occasionally throw in some rush and sometimes some conquest. If I'm playing on conquest, rush, or a bigger infantry map, I will run a muzzle brake or the compensator, reducing either the muzzle drift or the muzzle climb. If I'm playing on like lockers or a small map, I will put the suppressor on and just flank. For the underbarrel, I always put the folding grip. It's as good as the angled foregrips, does the exact same thing of reducing that first shot recoil, and that's one of the trade-offs of this gun. High damage, pretty crazy recoil, especially on the first shot. So putting that folding grip or the angled foregrip, whatever you prefer, putting that on there will really help it out. And for the rest of the kit, I just added the Mare's Light. As of recording this, I haven't gotten a chance to get out and actually use it. I normally run either the M412 Rex or the SW40, which again, with the new headshot multiplier, it's a one-shot headshot. It's a one-shot headshot from up to like almost 20 meters, I think. So a pretty good range with a pistol to get a one-shot headshot. For gadgets, if I'm playing more like Conquest or Rush, I'll run the defib. If not, if I'm playing just infantry-based stuff, I use the M26 Mass. Just another thing I can switch over and just blast someone at a moment's notice. I think it's really good. Gadget 2, I always use the medic bag. I almost always run impact grenades. I like them. Trench knife, defensive perk, pretty basic stuff. Now, I'll either run the Bulldog or the other one that I tend to run, for the assault rifles at least, will be the FAMAS. Now, I know I just mentioned I valued stopping power over fire rate, but 1,000 rounds per minute, I think I can sacrifice some stopping power for that. FAMAS is a good gun. It's really good in close quarter stuff. That's when you get your most potential out of it. With that 1,000 rounds per minute, it's pretty vicious. Now, there is also a carbine that I like to run with my assault kit, but I'm actually going to cover it in the engineer. It's one that I use through all 4 classes. I don't really use the recon class too much. I'm actually still on the base sniper, but that's because I hate sniping. Let's get that out of the way right now. I fucking hate sniping. I would much rather run and gun and take people out that way. But hey, if you're a great sniper, to each his own. You know, props to you. You're better than me at sniping. I run either a shotgun or a carbine for recon. I'm a little more aggressive with my recon. Moving over to the engineer class, my main weapon. This has been my main weapon for the longest time. Not so much anymore because I have the Bulldog, but it is the UMP 45. Another one with just insane kill power. 600 rounds per minute. Again, not that great. I mean, that's really, really on the slow end for PDWs, but man, that 33 base damage is nice. It's vicious, man. For attachments, again, Coyote Sight, easy to track people. Tri-beam laser, same thing. You'll notice I set these guns up almost the same. Really, the Bulldog is just a more effective range and faster firing UMP-45. They do the same base damage up close. Bulldog has 100 rounds per minute fire rate, faster. With the UMP-45 though, I do like to use the heavy barrel to increase the range. Otherwise, if I'm playing infantry or up close type maps, I'll put the suppressor on. Makes sense. Folding grip for that extra stability. Rest of my kit, M412 Rex. I do the slams over the AT mines. And then RPG-72, RG-60 impact, trench knife. I always use the trench knife. I think that's the coolest looking. But the other gun that I really like to use with my engineer or any of my other setups, depending, is the ACWR. Now I know the Groza 1 just came out, and I know that thing is pretty nasty for carbine. I'm definitely going to get some gameplay footage with it. 30 base damage. Yeah. Because unfortunately I'm not cool enough to play CTE. The Groza 1's nasty. It does, oh no, it does, holy cow. It does a little more than the UMP even. 725 rate of fire, pretty dang fast. It's got a built-on comp and built-on vertical grip, so there's not much you can do in the way of attachments, but just using it on the test range, it works pretty great. But the main one that I've been using for my carbine setups has been the ACWR. 880 rounds per minute, 24 base damage. This thing is it's pretty beastly. I know it's one of the most popular carbines outside of probably the AK-5C, but I like it over the 5C for the reason of faster fire rate. Moving on to the support class. Again, I use the ACWR mostly for my support class. Also the 870. I'm run mainly assault or engineer, so I haven't gotten really any of the shotguns. I know there's some way better. I know, like Spaz 12. I know there's a lot better shotguns than the one I'm using, but this is the one I'm using. I like it. It's a shotgun, guys. It's gonna murder at close range. No attachments, really. I run it pretty well naked. Secondary, I use the SW40. I think it's a fun revolver, but again, one-shot headshot. Pretty ridiculous. I love it. I love revolvers. I love high damage ones. I don't have too many pistol kills. I don't have, like the Deagle or the 44 Magnum. Once I get those, then we're gonna have some fun. That's stopping power. But with these two, I mean, they're both one-shot headshots at decent range. That's pretty sweet. You got the airburst. I almost make an effort not to use it. Gadget 2, the ammo pack. I don't have the ammo bag yet. Again, not too much support. Maybe I'll get on that. Incendiary grenade. I like that one because it will basically either force people to stop and turn around or try to go around it, and then you can meet them with a shotgun in their face. And I think that's a pretty great thing. Moving on to the recon class. Again, I run a pretty aggressive recon. I hate sniping. I really do. So I'll run either, the 870 or an ACWR. Probably a Groza 1 now, too, even. Secondary weapon, I'm actually going to be using the Mare's Leg moving forward with my recon class, so I have some sort of sniper. I'm going to get good with the Mare's Leg. I can already sense it. Like, it looks like it's just going to be a fun gun to use, especially when you can put some attachments on there and really do it up your way. Yeah, you can put on red dots 1 times, 4 times, and even up to a 40 times scope on the Mare's Leg. All sorts of laser sights for it. Any of the normal barrel attachments, muzzle brake, flash hider, suppressor. It's going to be a fun gun to use. I just hope it doesn't turn Battlefield 4 into a sniper fest. We'll see, though. I think these are really going to be some fun new guns to use. Anyways, guys, that is going to wrap it up for me. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and be sure to subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.